Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Joker's Card Tournament, the first show of the Joker's Card Tournament. The 16 individuals who put their names in have been put into their teams, and we know absolutely nothing. We know nothing about who's teaming up with who, or what's going to happen, so this should be a pretty interesting one. Alright, so the first match, just to go through how this is going to work. The 16 individuals were drawn at random to participate in these matches. They were drawn at random to find out who their tag team partner was going to be. Nothing is known right now. Not even the superstars know who they're teaming up with. On this first show, there will be the 4 matches in the quarterfinal, and then on the second show, following the episodes on the road, we will have the 2 semi-finals, a match to give the superstars in the tourney a break, and then finally the final. Anyway, here is Anakin Skywalker. Of course, the other members of the Neo Covenant are in this tournament, so let's see who we got. Oh! He got Gat! I was gonna say the other members of the Neo Covenant, they of course in this tournament, and of course being Sebulba, Arbiter, and Arbiter recently confirmed it to me a few days ago, but Guile is part of the Neo Covenant. Of course, they've been going after Zinyak over the last few days. Their rivalry going on with the Disciples of the Ark. Well, anyway, here is Johnny Gat, and he's going to team up with Skywalker. Let's find out who they're going to go against. Oh, speaking of! Here comes Zinyak! Just as I was mentioning about how the Neo Covenant were after him, Zinyak has been drawn into this one. Of course, interestingly, Reptile and Zoroark are in this Joker's Card Tournament, despite the fact they made a challenge for Hyperlink anyway. However, Lucario and Blaziken, they also put themselves into this tournament, mainly because they're hesitant to accept the challenge made by Zoroark and Reptile. But you could sort of understand... Oh my god, you have got to be kidding me. Luck of the fucking draw. Another member of the Disciples. And just as I was mentioning him, Zoroark has been drawn as Zinyak's tag team partner. Oh, the irony. Well, anyway, that sadly puts an advantage for Zinyak and Zoroark. Of course, Zinyak and Zoroark are both part of the Disciples of the Ark. Zinyak, one of its, I suppose you could say one of its founding leaders, along with the Sun. Skywalker, of course, part of the Neo Covenant, but are against the Disciples. And Johnny Gat, who, let's just face it, likes to beat the shit out of people. Now try. Oh! Skywalker there missing it! He caught Gat by mistake! And that just opens it up more for Double Z. Oh, well, you know, the strength of Skywalker able to force Zinyak off of him, but didn't really do much. Zinyak's still on the attack. Of course, as I've already said, The other members of the Neo Covenant are in this one as well, as is Reptile of the Disciples. Got a feel that Zoroark has certainly got a lucky one, drawing another member of the Disciples, which, as I've already said a few times, he is a part of. Now you see here, well, wait a minute. Well countered that. Now, of course, remember the winner of this tournament will be the third team into the tag team title vote at Hyperlink. Of course, they'll join the new regime and the star pilots in that vote. Tag made, now in comes Zoroark. I have to say, I'm somewhat confused as to why Zoroark and Reptile threw themselves into this tournament. Mainly because, you know, they made a challenge anyway for Hyperlink, and of course, due to Zoroark and Reptile throwing themselves into this tournament, along with Lucario and Blaziken, the matchup that Zoroark and Reptile requested has been labelled as not yet confirmed. Of course, the status for all four of those individuals in this tournament will determine if that match even happens. Oh! Exploder there by Skywalker. Under the corner, attack made now. In comes Gat. Oh, it just got Zoroark with the elbow to drop kick off the top. Of course, Johnny Gat, good friends with pretty good friends with the Firestar. Of course, Johnny Gat recently getting a pretty big win over the EXE virus because of the Firestar. Johnny Gat, he looks to try and create a winning streak if he can win this match. Of course, him and Skywalker, I don't think they've actually teamed up before, and that's the beauty of these this Joker's Card tournament. But you can fight combinations that you never would have expected, or you probably never even thought of. Oh! Nicely done there. Of course, some of the other individuals we got on this one, the likes of Jack Stanbridge, ME, Dark Forge. Of course, as I've already said, both members of the Brotherhood. We got Guile in there. We got Arbiter in there. We got Sebulba in there. And I have not got the faintest idea who is going to compete when. Anyway, see, oh, Zoroark now. Throws Gat to the corner. Ah, the shot there. And, oh god. Oh, wait a minute. I don't think he's realised now Gat's got up. No, belly to belly there, and Gat now. It's not bad. I had a bad feeling when Gat was down in the corner, but Zoroark was gonna, you know what. Nicely done there by Gat, but turned his back for a split second and Gat gets straight back up. The Gat driving in the knees. And Johnny Gat right now looking very impressive. And he makes a tag to Skywalker. Well, Skywalker flies in right there. I believe he was actually flying in for Zinyak, but didn't manage to get him. However, still on the assault. Oh, man! Shot there. Reverse DDT there. Well hit, and another tag made. And so far, Skywalker and Gat working pretty well. And right now they got the Disciples. Wait a minute, what a down! The Gat drop! Oh man! There is Zinyak. Uh-oh. Oh, but now Zinyak gonna get it! And he does! And Zinyak gets dropped. Now put in the corner and Skywalker now! Skywalker gonna go to work, but Zoroark now! Oh god, the Sinister Urge! The Sinister Urge applied! And now just nearly wrenching his head off. But, oh look at Skywalker! Uh-oh. Counter there, uh-oh. Goes behind and, oh god. Zoroark there with the nightmare! Okay, get straight back up and immediately shoulder tackle down. And now, oh crap, Shadow Crawler! And look, there's Skywalker coming in! And Skywalker comes in, but he's immediately putting the Sinister Urge! And now all of a sudden, Zoroark and Zinyak, well Zinyak now tagged in. Oh, it drives an uppercut right into the jaw. And Gat now in trouble! Brainbuster! Keeps hard and drives in with another one! And Gat laid out there by those brainbusters! Skywalker was laid down by Zoroark! And I think Zinyak... There's the one. And bringing the fist down! On Zoroark there taking out Skywalker! The cover's in the ring! That's it! That puts Zinyak and Zoroark through to the semi-finals! Well, the luck of the draw was certainly... The luck of the draw certainly was with Zinyak and Zoroark on that one. Two members of the Disciples end up being drawn to team up together. That plays the big advantage for them. Okay, people, our second quarterfinal. The winners of this will take on Zinyak and Zoroark in the semi-finals. And here is the newest member of the Neo Covenant. And that's Guile. We know he won't be teaming up with Skywalker, but that still leaves Sebulba and Arbiter as possible partners. Well, I should have said possible partners, but could have been drawn to him, but instead he's drawn a member of the Brotherhood. And judging by the lighting, he's drawn Blaziken. Well, this certainly does make an interesting team. Of course, the Brotherhood, they put themselves into this tournament because they're somewhat reluctant to accept the challenge set forward to them by Zoroark and Reptile. This of course followed a victory, but the Brotherhood got over Zoroark and Reptile. Rather unusual challenge, I have to say. But the Brotherhood, they still want to get at least one of them into the tag team title picture. Not to mention, I've got to wonder what sort of punishment Zoroark and Reptile could come up with. Okay, here comes Jack Stanbridge! Well, okay, we know, but Guile is going to team up with Blaziken. Also, people, I know I should have said this at the beginning, but you can play a little game with this by coming up with tag team names. And I think right now for Blaziken and Guile, I'd say Blazing Boom?